Life in Europe during the plague, a calm history for sleep. As night falls over medieval Europe, the streets slowly grow quiet. Windows glow softly with candlelight, and the sound of footsteps fades into the distance. During the time of the plague, life did not stop completely. It slowed down. For ordinary people, these years were not only a time of illness and uncertainty, but also a time of silence, routine, and quiet endurance. This is a calm story about how people lived during those days, one gentle moment at a time. A world that learned to slow down. The rhythm of life changed completely. Days were no longer measured strictly by hours or bells. Time felt wider and softer. Without crowds and constant movement, the world became quieter. Even small sounds stood out: the crackle of firewood, the creak of wooden doors, the wind passing through narrow streets. People learned to move slowly. There was no rush, only patience. Quiet mornings in empty streets. Morning arrived gently. Church bells rang less often, and when they did, their sound was calm and unhurried. Markets opened later. Fewer voices filled the air. Many people stayed indoors, beginning their days quietly. Windows were opened to let in fresh air. Floors were swept slowly. Water was carried carefully from wells or fountains. Life moved at a softer pace. Homes as places of safety. Homes became places of comfort and protection. Families spent more time together inside, sharing warmth and stillness. Meals were simple. Bread, warm soup, and hot drinks were eaten slowly. Candles burned throughout the day, even when sunlight was present. The soft glow of candlelight made rooms feel safe and calm. Silence was no longer uncomfortable. It became familiar. Simple meals and shared silence. Food was modest but comforting. Soups simmered gently. Bread was baked with care and shared with gratitude. Meals were not rushed. Sometimes people spoke quietly. Other times, they simply sat together in silence. That silence was not empty. It was peaceful. Work without hurry. Those who continued to work did so carefully and calmly. Craftsmen repaired tools. Tailors mended clothing. Bakers worked early in the morning, then rested. Work was no longer about speed or productivity. It was about stability. Many people found comfort in repetitive tasks: sweeping floors, sharpening knives, folding cloth. Busy hands helped calm the mind. Afternoons of stillness. As the day moved toward afternoon, activity slowed even further. Shops closed early. Streets rested under soft daylight. Doors remained closed. Sounds were muted. People sat near windows, watched the sky, or rested their eyes. Time felt suspended. The world seemed to pause. Faith, reflection, and quiet thought. Prayer softly at home or visited churches during peaceful hours. Prayer was not always spoken aloud. Sometimes it existed as stillness and breathing. These moments of reflection brought comfort and balance to uncertain days. The sound of bells and passing time. Church bells rang gently in the distance, not to alarm, but to mark the passing of time. Their slow rhythm reminded people that days continued to move forward. The sound was steady, unhurried, reassuring. Quiet streets and open skies. With fewer people outside, streets felt wider and calmer. At night, the sky appeared clearer. Stars felt closer. People stood by windows or doorways, breathing slowly, looking upward. The world felt paused, but not broken. Evenings by candlelight. As evening arrived, families gathered once more. Candles and oil lamps lit the rooms with warm, steady light. Shadows moved gently along the walls. Stories were told quietly, not stories of fear, but of memory, routine, and familiar life. The world outside remained calm and dark. Night and rest. Night brought silence. Cities slept earlier, lamps dimmed, voices disappeared. People lay down to rest, guided by darkness rather than clocks. Sleep came gently. Patience and gentle hope. Life during the plague was difficult, but deeply slow. In that stillness, people learned patience, care, and presence. Hope did not shout, it waited quietly. And as night returned once more, Europe rested, calm, silent, and still.